What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm the girl, Lady T. Y'all, look, here it is. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was just confused the whole episode, like, what? I didn't get it. Maybe as I get on with this review, we can figure this out together. But anyway, y'all, let's get into it. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, so the episode starts off with Claudia and Kenya. They are going to the foot doctor because Claudia's feet look like, bare feet with, it's bad, y'all. I can't even describe what her feet look like. It's so bad. Like, I seen corns, but I never seen, like, she got mega corns. Like, she got super corns. Like, she got corns that'll fly from one foot to the other. Like, she got Superman corns. But anyways, they went to go to the foot doctor because Demetria McKinney has invited all the girls to Puerto Rico to see her perform, and she wants to basically get her feet together for the trip. But the doctor said, look, I can't get your feet together by the time of the trip. It's going to take me, the three wise men, all of them together to get your feet right. So she decides that she gonna wait. But no, seriously, he said that she gonna have to wear some corrective shoes and get some stitches and all that. Like, it's a major surgical procedure, so she's gonna wait. Anyway, then we move on to Candy. She's meeting up with Demetria to talk about what happened at her house. As you guys know, Demetria she did get embarrassed when Ghost Shade called her out and said, yeah, you've been dating Roger Bob, but I've been dating Roger Bob too. So you ain't the only one. You ain't special, hunty. Anyway, so they meet up and so they get together, and Candy is like, look, first of all, I wanted to apologize, for what happened at the party. Basically she feels bad. She feels bad that it happened at her party, and she's sorry that her business had to be put on Front Street like that. And Demetria's like, you know what? It's okay. It wasn't even the fact that she told me, it was the presentation. And I get exactly what Demetria is saying. She's saying, like, look, if this is what's really going on, you come at me. You come to me in private. You don't bring it to the forefront and to all these ladies that I don't even know. So, and I agree with her because it made Ghost Shade look like she did that shit on purpose. Because if it wasn't to be hurtful and if it was just to let her know, look, your man has been my man before, she would have pulled her to the side and, like I said, not put her on Front Street with people that she don't even know. So I agree with what she's saying. And anyway, she's saying, it ain't no big deal, and how she respects Candy's hustle, and she's a mogul and an actress, and, she's just proud of Candy. She's been following her career. There is no denying that Candy is that ish, okay? When it comes to business, she's a great songwriter, and she can sing. So I understand why people be like, yeah, Candy is that deal. And she wants to work with Candy, and Candy is like, look, I'm basically not feeling working with anybody else in this circle, but we'll see. I don't know if she's going to give her a chance, but I don't know, Demetria can sing though, so if she did give her an opportunity, they could probably do something together, and it could really be a good look for both of them. But anyway, so then we got Cynthia. She's at the Bailey agency, and in walks Kenya. Kenya is there because she's looking for an assistant. For what? I don't know. I don't know what she does besides Real Housewives of Atlanta, where she feels like she need all this help. And what happened to Brandon? I thought Brandon was your assistant. But anyway, so Kenya's talking about what she needs from an assistant. And anyway, after they get done talking about that, Cynthia and Kenya talk about how Nene was shading them at Candy's party. They was like, 1 minute we getting along, and having a good time. And next, when we get to Candy's party, all of a sudden she just, dismissing us, basically shaming the hell out of them. And I agree. It's like Nene is so quick to call somebody a flip-flopper and stuff, but she did the ultimate flip-flop. Like, she act like these people didn't even exist. Like, you didn't even just hang out with them. And I know in her confessional last week, she was like, I'm like a one-night stand. Once I bang you and I don't want to bang you no more, I don't call you no more. But that's the same shit that you was complaining about Cynthia. So I'm going to need Nene to get it together. Anyway, then Nene and Phaedra decide to meet up with Demetria at the studio because they want to talk, of course, about what happened at Candy's house. So they meet up at the studio, and I must say, like I said earlier, Demetria can sing. I'm here for it. And, I really kind of do wish her and Candy could do something together because I think Candy is really talented. I do think she got caught up in her other businesses and being a wife and a reality star to the point where she ain't doing that musically, and I miss Candy on the music scene. I'm a music lover, so I would really like for some good music to come back onto the scene, and so if they did work together, it'd be awesome. But anyway, so when Phaedra gets there, Demetria takes a break, and they all sitting down, and Nene tells her, look, I was mad at you because I wanted you to get the tea from the girl and see what was going on. Like, how long were they dating? What's this and that? And she was like, well, just because I was quiet doesn't mean I didn't talk to him. And Phaedra, this is when Phaedra started getting on my nerves. Because all the way they're talking, she's just shading the hell out of Demetria. First, she's saying, when they're talking about Roger Bob, she's like, well, what's taking y'all so long to get married? She was like, well, I just want to make sure when we get married, he knows what he wants. She was like, well, it's been 8 years. Don't he know what he wants? And then as far as her singing career, she like, well, why you ain't do that, when you were younger? Because now you only really age appropriate for folk music and gospel music. And I'm like, Phaedra, who the fuck are you? Are you the music expert or something? Like, damn. So anyway, it made Demetria feel uncomfortable, and rightfully so, because all that was not called for. But anyway, it's time for everybody to get to Puerto Rico. Everybody is on their way to Puerto Rico, and when the people to arrive is Demetria, I believe it's Demetria, Cynthia, no. Anyway, y'all, look, I forgot who was the first people to get there. But however the case may be, I remember Portia being there because, oh my God, y'all, I had a brain fart. Excuse me. Okay, I believe it was, forget it. I'm not even going there. Anyway, Portia was part of the first group that came. And the crazy part was they was asking, where's Roger Bob? Because, and here she go again. He has to work. And Portia's like, look, your man should be here. You're doing a 30-minute set. This is your first big venture into music. Where is he? And I'm with Portia. Every time we see Demetria, she's talking about Roger Bob. But where the hell is Roger Bob? Can somebody tell me, where is Roger Bob? He's causing all this trouble, trouble at Candy's event. He's the talk of the town at, her video release party where there was no music. And now he's the discussion of this trip. Where the hell is he? Like, he's causing all this trouble and he ain't even around. Look, Roger Bob, I'm just going to call you the Invisible Man. I'm not even going to call you Roger Bob no more. Invisible Man. That's it. So anyway, then when all the girls get there, all the girls are there except for Nene and Phaedra. And so Demetria's talking to the other girls, and she's saying that, she feel like she connected with everybody. Everybody seems to be really cool. But Phaedra, She feels like Phaedra has been steady coming for her. You know, all her shady remarks, and she don't know what to make of her. You know, she thinks that she's figured out everybody else except Phaedra. And Candy and Portia trying to tell her, like, look, that's how Phaedra is. She's known to light shade people, and if you basically get back with her, she'll leave you alone. And if you don't, then she'll keep coming for you. Anyway, so Nene and Phaedra finally do get there, and they meet up with Demetria to get their hotel room keys. And Phaedra's like, oh, you got it right this time, talking about Demetria's outfit. And I'm like, you did not have to go there. And her stylist picked right up on it and was like, what do you mean she got it right this time? She was like, I'm just saying she got it right this time. I guess, trying to say that Demetria don't know how to dress, and for once, she got, she was on point. But I'm just like, Phaedra, again, what is wrong with you? And I'm always here for Phaedra. I really have liked Phaedra since day one. I respect her hustle. Even with that whole shit with Apollo, I was team Phaedra. But this shit right here, I don't know if she didn't want to be there. I don't know if she was PMSing. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I was just not here for her. And it just really got on my nerves. Okay, y'all, this is when I got totally confused. So bear with me. Because I'm like, I just couldn't. It got on my nerves so bad. And then at the same time, it was good. And I don't know. Put that down in the comments if y'all felt the same way. Like, didn't it get on your nerves? Didn't it seem like it was petty? But you was here for it because some of the shit was funny? Okay. So, like I said, getting to the dinner. Everybody gets there. And you could already tell when everybody gets there, the whole mood just changes. Like, it's like one side against the other. And I'm not sure what started it off. Like, I think they were saying something. Oh, first of all, Demetria asked Phaedra, point blank, I feel like you've been shading me, and basically I want to know why. And she was like, what are you talking about? And, she replayed it. She said, I feel like you've been coming for me. She was like, girl, I ain't been coming for you. So anyway, they exchanged words. And all of a sudden, Phaedra brings up Roger Bob, and here goes Demetria, and I'm so glad she said so. She was like, Hunty, you do not want to go there. And she was like, you don't want to go there because we ain't talking about my relationship. We talking about yours since you keep bringing it up. And I'm glad Demetria said, you know what? The only thing we got in common is the number 8. I've been with mine for 8, and yours is going away for 8. And I was here for it because Phaedra really need to shut the fuck up on this episode, period. And it kind of did shut Phaedra up. And anyway, as they fight, as they argue and going back and forth, people snickering, there's back talk going amongst the girls. And Candy's the only one that ain't really participating. She's sitting back there drinking on her non-alcoholic drink and just like, oh my God. She's like so neutral. She's like Switzerland in this bitch. But anyway, then all of a sudden, Claudia and Nene get into it. And Claudia, lightweight, read the hell out of her. And the reason why I'm not giving her the crown, like everybody want to give Claudia props for going in on Nene, I'm not giving her props because ain't nobody read Nene like Marlo has read Nene, okay? And I thought it was way more authentic because because Marlo really knew Nene, so she really hit home with that shit. Claudia just really going on speculation. But anyway, she talked about her being a stripper. She was talking about her whack hair. We all know that Nene hair is whack. Calling it some ramen noodles that hasn't been cooked. Shit like that. It was cute, but whatever. But this is why Nene to this day will be queen. Because when she said, you a hoe, you done slept with everybody, she was like, I'm never a hoe and all this. I'm not a hoe. Nene was like, bitch, please. You such a hoe. Your clit has left your body. And that's exactly where it ended up at. So next week, it's going to be a continuation. I see Phaedra has got her mind right because it looked like she's going to apologize to Claudia. But anyway, y'all, if this review was a little blah, Excuse me, because I was confused like halfway in because they was doing a little too much. But I was here for it. The shade of it all was kind of petty, but like I said, it was cute. I got my laughs. But anyway, y'all, until next time, peace and love.